Hey everyone, this is Kyle here from Ninja Teacher, and we just finished up our first 2-week training program at Ninja Teacher Academy. And I could not have been more pleased with the way it went, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. But that is a topic for a different video. Today, the topic is the differences between part-time and full-time teaching contracts here in Vietnam. Now, this video is not going to say definitively which one is better than the other. I'm just presenting the pros and cons of each so you can make your own decision. Now, I'll also say that as a first-time teacher, many language centers aren't going to offer you a full-time contract from the beginning anyway. But it's best to have an idea of what it entails. So every school is different. What I'm going over is generalized, so it may be different for your school. Starting with part-time. You have the flexibility to work as little or as many hours as you would like, which can be up to full-time hours, around 20 to 25 hours. The downside is that these hours are not guaranteed, so when your campus becomes less busy, your hours will be the first to go down. Of course, if you only want to work 10 to 15 hours a week, this is the way to go. As a full-time teacher, you're typically guaranteed at least 20 hours per week, which usually winds up being even more. And that is a great, reliable, consistent salary coming in each month. However, you are locked into those hours for at least a year. So it's best to make sure you are committed to working 20 to 25 hours per week before signing a full-time contract. As a part-time teacher, getting time off is very easy. If you want to take 1 or 2 days off, you should just give about 1 week's notice. If you want to take anything longer than a week off, you should give at least 1 month's notice. And you're typically able to take off about 2 months at a time off per year. Most full-time contracts come with a contract completion bonus if you work for the whole year, for a minimum number of hours per month. If you take time off, that can jeopardize your bonus at the end. Part-time contracts, typically there's no bonus after 1 year. Health insurance is big. Typically, part-time contracts don't include this, but full-time contracts do. Now, if you want to go the part-time route, you can get away with travel insurance, which is only for emergencies, and there's no direct billing. So you have to pay up front and then claim back later. This is just an extra cost to consider. In terms of pay per hour, it can be the same for full-time and part-time, as that's based more on your previous experience and your performance in the demo class after your interview. For part-time, you usually still do sign at least a 1-year contract, but if you would like to leave early, giving a 1-month notice is typically okay. For full-time, it's more difficult and there may be penalties for leaving early. So in general, part-time is more flexible but less stable, and full-time is more strict but more consistent. Let us know in the comments which you prefer more, part-time or full-time, and why. And I will be back to film another video soon. See ya.